Gio Savarese in Portland.
No, I knew you were gonna go there with that. I knew. All right, go ahead. I'll let you talk.
2021 MLS Cup Finals. Awesome. 2022 missed the playoffs, ninth place. Currently 10th in the West right now. They just don't have the bite that they used to, right? I remember Portland being as like terrifying to play against, and now it's like, Is it because Valeri left? Is it because Evander's been a bust? Williamson's loss, of course, is going to hurt you. It's not perfect in Portland. I get it, but nothing's ever perfect. Everybody's got injuries to deal with. Everybody's got all this stuff to do. Your leading goal scorer is a right back, and you've got like six strikers to choose from. Now, realistically, you've got three, but there's so many on the roster that could get a chance here. You've got Frank Boli, who just came in. If Gio Savarese does not get Frank Boli to put up 10 goals by the end of the year, I think he's gone. I think it's time for him to go.
That's very harsh in my opinion. I think
Okay.
this we did. I can't remember if it was this team or if it was a different team, but didn't we talk about this team being the Atlanta of 2023? And even Atlanta didn't fire Pineda in that year. But now you're talking about a guy in Gio Savarese who literally brought them to the MLS Cup final in 2021 and had them in the playoffs last year. Sorry, not in the playoffs last year. They just missed out. Yeah, I think this team has been absolutely hit with injuries. A lot of their creative guys with experience, lots of experience in this league. Chara, Blanco, now you lost Williamson, Felipe Morris hurt. Those are key guys. I think the problem is in the defense. I think they built this defense terribly. I don't know the thought process there when they got rid of Bill Tuoloma, but you've Zach McGraw, Zuparic, and Mabiala. That's it. Those are the three center backs they have on roster. I don't think their problem is scoring goals. They have 11 goals so far. I think there's potential for more once Evander kind of figures things out and guys start to get healthy, but they need to figure out the defensive situation. And having three center backs on the roster, one of which is 35, going to be 36 at the end of the season, is not good enough. Zach McGraw can't do everything himself. They need help in the defense. Um, they also missed Ivacic for a number of games this season as well, which definitely hurt. So Gio Savarese should absolutely get more time. He shouldn't be on the hot seat. Maybe by the end of the season we could have that discussion, but not at this point in the season. I actually think he's done well with what he's been handed so far this year.
Well, and that's kind of what I was kind of alluding to is right now, of course not. I'm not saying get rid of him now. At the again, 10th in the West is still close to a playoff spot. Might even be a playoff spot. Is it
Nah, it
10,
just
9,
misses out.
10? I say it's 8, 9,
Isn't
right?
yeah.
So he's there, right? Playoffs. We need to change our conversation, by the way, from playoffs being the mark of success to uh, something else because when 67% of the league makes playoffs, it's a little bit less of an achievement, I think, but that's a different story for another day. Um, I'm just saying that if they continue to be toothless in the attack, for lack of a better term, for a coach of Gio Savarese's quality, then it's something to talk about. That was a conversation. That's all.
Well, I think you're looking at the wrong area, to be honest. I feel like they've been scoring goals fine. They could probably be a bit better, but they've scored 11 so far this year, which is like
They've scored 11.
that's playoff level number of goals. Their issue is they've conceded the second most goals in the Western Conference.
So their issue is that they don't have a pure goal scorer. Their leading goal scorer is a right back, joint level with hold please. It's Mosquera at right back, and then when Transfer Market decides to update for me, Dairon Espria at right wing. You've got a center back who's got a goal, and a bunch of your center mids have a couple goals, but you've got one goal from four center forwards. Nobody stepped up to be that guy. We haven't found that guy yet in this team. And that's my issue is that they don't have the focal point. So
But
they either need to
even if they get a striker here, then what? Now we're just talking San Jose team that scores a lot of goals but concedes like 80.
I'm not saying they don't need to fix the other side too, but I think that their issues are on both ends. You're saying I'm looking at the wrong end. I think the issues are on both ends. I'm just looking at a different way to fix it.
I think they have strikers, and I think the strikers will score goals as soon as Chara's back, Blanco's back, and Evander figures things out. I think the goals
Okay.
will come. I think the center forwards will score. The issue is that you can't say the same thing for the back line. It's not like someone's hurt and you're waiting for them to come back, or it's someone that you're waiting to kind of get up to speed and figure out the league. The one guy that's new in the back line has been one of their best players, Mosquera.
Well, he's not necessarily new.
I'm in new to the Mosquera.
Oh, I thought you were talking about McGraw.
No, no, no. Everybody else, Zuparich, McGraw, Mabiala, Bravo, even Ivacic, all of them have experience from at least one past season.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
so it's not like you're waiting on someone to get back. You're not waiting on someone to adjust to the league. I don't see how the defense improves. I feel like they're stuck. Like this is as good as it's going to get with the defense, unless they make changes.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not calling for his head. I'm just
Yeah,
conversation. Are we here yet?